Hello, beautiful people. So there's this trending video of a lady. This is our beautiful sister. We don't actually know who she is, either an inspector or whatever. Warning these students, these nursing students, of the implication of being trained as an auxiliary nurses in a wrong place by wrong people. According to her, she said she is a nurse. And there's no way an auxiliary nurse could train a doctor or train doctors. And so she doesn't understand why doctors could train auxiliary nurses, because there are some pros and cons that doctors, will not be able to know or might not be able to teach these nurses, these student nurses. So she's not happy actually, and she's at the same time advising them there are nursing schools out there. Required government registered nursing school with required qualifications and all that it tends to become a professional nurse. And so if you want to be a nurse, a registered and a validating nurse for that matter, you should go there, not just going to mushrooms hospitals, mushroom schools, or illegally, non-approved government schools to be trained as a nurse. Honestly, I think this is also for the betterment of our own health. She's speaking on behalf of we all, even though we are not nurses or we don't have any experience as a nurse is concerned. So she is doing the right thing. She's trying to advise them, and I think we also need to join hands in hand to work along with this our beautiful sister. So I will allow you guys to listen to what she's saying, not just becoming a nurse by profession, or just we want to call it the nurse, or the fun of being called a nurse, as most people always like to. What it takes to become a nurse, and to know your job, to know your professions. We've heard a lot of people die in the hand of nurses who don't even know what to do or what to say, the right way of injection. Administering injection into people, into children. So I will allow you guys to listen to her. Actually, some people said, well, she's not actually 100% right, because there are some well-trained ordinary nurses that don't actually know what they are doing. Well, that might be 1 out of 10, but this is to save lives, and I believe we need to join her and say no to illegal nurse training, no to illegal, nurses or acquired, wrongly acquired nursing training. Yes, I think I have to put it that way. We have to say no to anything that is not, as far as nurse is concerned, is not perfected, either through the right source, through the right school, through the right teachers, through the right professions.
Afford, but you can. School of Nursing is selling forms. We don't train auxiliary doctors. Why would doctors train auxiliary nurses? As a nurse, I know what to do as a nurse. And all these things are spoiling our names, because they don't know some certain limits where they need to go and what they need to do and what they don't need to do. And so when people come in contact with such people, they say, I'm a nurse. And it keeps on spoiling our names. And it's a law. Right now they are amending the law. Before the law, if I see her on the street with nurse uniform and I order, I say, show me your license as a nurse, she can't produce it, I immediately arrest her for wearing the uniform without the license. And she will go and they will bail her, they will send her to court. Right now they are amending that bill, because the money is so small. They are amending it to $1 million. If they catch you as an auxiliary, once the Senate pass it, if I catch her now and police catch her, that's the money they will pay to bail her. Because playing with a life, you cannot bring back a life when somebody. School of Nursing is there. University, Bayelsa has nursing in the university. We have School of Midwifery, we have School of Nursing, and the Faculty of Nursing. Why not go there? Right now, they are even selling forms for School of Nursing. It's a crime. I just don't want to embarrass you people further than this. He was the one that went to call the police, but I called him, please leave it. Don't arrest them. I just want to send a signal here. This is a day of grace for me to them. Because if I see such a thing again, it will not be in this form. I'll make sure I arrest and sue everybody. Auxiliary nursing is a crime. A crime to yourself, a crime to the man. Why not go to the School of Nursing? So that you go through the nitty-gritty of nursing and know what to do. If a qualified nurse handle you, there is a difference with an auxiliary nurse. Sometimes, why? What are those things? Sometimes, doctor can make a